Hey guys, Dr. Gus here, naturopath, acupuncturist, conventional doctor, and founder of drlandivar.com. Welcome to today's video. So coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world. Now, we obviously know that coffee has its health benefits. We feel it when we take it. We know it's something that can improve our mood or maybe even energize our body in the morning. But what does coffee really do for our health? What are its contraindications? When should we not be taking coffee? And at the same time, what are the health benefits if you take coffee every single day? How many cups? When to take it? What its health benefits are, and much more. So don't forget to give this video a like button. Don't forget to ask your question. We are live, and if you're watching this video later on, doesn't matter, leave your comment. I will get to it as soon as possible. First of all, we see coffee and we know that coffee is a beverage. We know that coffee comes in grains, but what is and where does coffee come from? Well, the truth and the reality of coffee is that it's grown in several meters above sea level, a little bit of an altitude. And it comes from a small bush like you see in the picture. And this small bush right here gives you a small bean that is red in color, but dries up and becomes inside its seed a coffee-like structure, more like a blackish brown color. That is coffee. That is what gives that taste to the beverage you take every day. And that little seed has a potential of making sure that your body does not get sick, doesn't get fat, burns sugar, burns cholesterol, and number one, even keeps your liver healthy. Number one and first health benefits, if you didn't know this, and this is something that many scientists now today are studying, because coffee is one of the most important and most generous, let's say, seeds that you can take to improve or to stay healthy with your liver. And you might ask yourself, well, why is this, doctor? I mean, where does this come from? Well, coffee contains caffeine, which is something that can burn fat and accelerate your metabolic rate to burn sugar also. Well, guess what? Your liver can contain fat. It can become a fatty liver. It can be filled of fat and actually be very, let's say, become very stagnated just because you're accumulating fat of the food you're eating, of the diet you're taking. But if you take coffee, you can actually have a good effect on the liver because it helps burn fat and helps your body work properly and your metabolic rate increase. So coffee appears to reduce the risk for hepatocellular carcinoma. Yes, obviously. Reduce the advancement of fibrotic disease in the liver because it burns fat, and a variety of chronic liver diseases. So if you didn't know this, and if you're taking coffee, that might be a benefit you're having, and this might be why maybe you're not sick of the liver yet because you're taking coffee. This could happen. Why not? All right, if you need something natural that can help you, not only with coffee, but at the same time keep your liver healthy, help you lose weight, and even take out anxiety of keep eating, which is going to get you obviously more of the weight you have today, look for Figure Riser Garcinia from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. And if you want something more specific for the liver, you can take something like Laxiprune or Thistle Essence, which is an extract of 50 to 1. 50 to 1, a seed extract form from the thistle seed that is very beneficial for the liver. Like the video. Don't forget the like button. All right, let me ask you this question, and we'll keep going. There are many benefits. You want to stay to listen. Shaquille Oatmeal is asking, not Shaquille O'Neal, Shaquille Oatmeal. I'd like to have Shaquille O'Neal in the video. Why not? I had 3 cups this morning, he says. Well, that's a lot. I mean, I have once a day, and that's it. Let me think about it. Yeah, once a day in the morning, that's it. I know that taking too much coffee can become addictive. I mean, you might know that too because you probably felt it. But it's something that you might want to release a little bit. Not 3 in the morning, but 3 during the day. That's okay. All right. Number 2, coffee is a very good beverage to lift your mood up. And we all know this, right? So obviously there are studies talking about coffee and depression. What can coffee do on depression? Well, here it is. Both criteria were needed, and participants meeting only one of them were not classified in as cases. Well, basically, I had this highlighted. I don't know where it was, but basically it's talking about coffee and how coffee can actually help increase or help reduce the risk for depression. What is depression? Well, a mental state where the person is, let's say, has no desire of moving on with its daily activity. He's always on the blue. He's always sad about something. There's something that is bothering that person, maybe because of something the person wanted that he didn't get, or maybe an emotional situation. There are many, many things that can actually trigger depression, but coffee can help you stay away from it. So if you need coffee, why not take it every day? All right, number 3, the effects of caffeine on weight loss. Doctor, does caffeine actually help you lose weight? Yes, it does. And if you don't believe me, well, you can go ahead and see all the supplements that you can find that contain caffeine in order for you to lose weight. What it does, it gives you that jittery sensation. It accelerates that metabolic process very quickly, not in the long term, but very, very acute term, let's say. And it helps you burn fat and burn sugar and burn cholesterol. So overall, this current meta-analysis, meaning it's an analysis of many studies, demonstrates that coffee caffeine intake might promote weight, body mass index, and body fat reduction. Well, we know this. We've all seen it. We know that it works. We know that it's true. And there are many other things that maybe people don't know about weight loss that can actually help improve the risk for falling into diabetes or high blood pressure or stuff like that that caffeine can also do for your body. Like to the video. If you need something natural that can help you stay healthy with your circulatory system or the control of sugar, maybe look for Metaglucose. I love Neuromatrix, by the way. This is a supplement that is people just love it, Neuromatrix, and On Cardio from Fineland at FinelandVitamins.com. Let me see this question. Don't forget that we are live. You can ask your question, and I'm going through several studies that can actually help you. Mal Baz is asking, how many cups is okay to take? All right. Well, I'm going to say this. Some people can tolerate 1 cup. Some people can tolerate 5. I personally don't take more than 1. But there are people that don't tolerate not even half of a cup of coffee. And that's because maybe they become too activated with coffee and the nerves can't really control the activation of that caffeine that is being taken. All right. That depends on every single individual and it varies from person to person. I'd say don't get used to taking more than 1 or 2 cups a day. That's enough, right? You're gonna get the benefits already. The other 3, 4, 5 cups, maybe that's just an addiction. It can be addictive. Caffeine is addictive. All right. Number 5 or number 4, forgot the number. Caffeine can actually have or reduce the risk for type 2 diabetes. Why would this be? Well, again, if you're going to accelerate your metabolic rate, you're going to burn sugar. You're going to have that metabolic rate a little faster. And instead of building up sugar in your body, you're going to have it go down. One major side of coffee actions appear to be the liver, causing improved fat oxidation and lowering the risk for steatosis. We talked about it, remember? And another major effect intake in the preservation of beta cells. What are the beta cells? Well, beta cells are the cells that produce insulin in your pancreas and the ones that die off when you overstress them with the consumption of too many carbs, too much sugar, and obviously your pancreas gets sick and then you see type 2 diabetes. Well, if you take caffeine, long-term preservation of proper liver and beta cell function may account for the association of habitual coffee drinking with a lower type 2 diabetes risk rather than acute improvement in metabolic control. There you have it. You can try it. I take it every day. It's inoffensive up to the point where 1 coffee is not going to kill anyone, but it's going to be actually good for your health. It's going to improve that metabolic rate in the morning. You're going to wake up and you're going to see life a little more with a shiny light to it, let's say. Don't forget the like button. Let me answer this question right here. All right. So this question says, Caring for Community is asking, is it okay if someone has ulcers to take coffee? No. All right. Here's the thing. Coffee is going to overproduce many times gastric juices. That may vary from person to person, but yes, it will make gastritis worse. So if you have ulcers or you have too much acids in your stomach, might not be a good idea to take coffee. All right. In that case, you need to heal yourself first, eliminate gastritis, and then you will see the benefits in the long run, yes. And you can start taking coffee after that, yes, no problem. If you need something natural for this purpose, for your immune function, for your gastritis, for inflammation, look for GI Balance, Gone, and D-enzymes from FinelandVitamins.com. All right. Last but not least, improvement or health benefit of coffee. There's something that coffee does to your body when you take it, and that's basically, let's think about coffee being the bully of a classroom. All right? It's a bully. And coffee is the one that's going to bully the colon, bully the stomach, bully every organ for them to, start waking up. Let's wake up. Start working, guys. All right, this is what happens with the colon. If you take coffee every morning, there is a result that drinking coffee can actually stimulate the motor response of your distal colon, meaning the part that actually activates you to go to the bathroom. And this is good. Why is it good? Because you're going to go and release everything you had from last day's meals, right? If you keep it inside, then you're keeping your colon toxic, your body intoxicated. You don't want that. You want maybe some coffee in the morning. I'd rather say no bread, something else, right? But some coffee and something else that can actually help your system move along, like fruits, maybe scrambled eggs, stuff like that. Oatmeal, that's going to help instead of blocking yourself with carbs that are worse, like wheat, breads, pasta, and whatnot. Like to the video. Let me see this question real quick. All right. Martha is asking, Doctor, can we take coffee if we're suffering from migraines? You can take coffee. It's actually maybe going to help you with migraines, but you need to solve the migraines first. All right. Something I give my patients all the time is Magnezide. All right. I give them to take Magnezide for like 6 months, and Neuromatrix. This little guy right here is just spectacular. And I'm not exaggerating. People really come back to me and say that their migraines are gone, that their problems are neurological problems with neuropathies and all other sorts of uncurable things just go away and never come back. I'm not going to say that it cures them, not at all, but it helps the body improve nerve function. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Check out the other videos in the channel. Give this video a like button. Don't forget that. Share it with someone that might be needing it, that likes coffee, might like the information in this video. And I'll see you tomorrow in our next video. Take care.